If you guessed 275, you are correct. There is over 275 unrecorded autographs on my table that are out that have not been recapped. We are over 275 because my buddy Kelly has sent me some awesome set editions. First timers in my collection, not first time fighter, but definitely some cards I wanted signed very badly. And there's two surprises in here, so we'll get to that in a second. But this was me and my family. My wife's not pictured, but we went to SummerSlam up in Minneapolis, and it was a pretty good time. Saturday was great. Friday with my wife was great. And so yeah, that's me in the JYD shirt. That's a vintage 1980s tee that I snagged before SummerSlam week. So that's like a 40-year-old t-shirt. I actually met Junkyard Dog back in like '87 after a show in Milwaukee. That's my guy Joshua. And then this is Luke in the Randy Orton shirt, and my son Isaac in the WrestleMania tee. Of course, had to meet the hometown guy who was going over to finally become an individual title holder. Instead of like tag team champions and stuff, he's now the IC title holder. So it was definitely something I wanted to do, was meet Gable. And I'm doing the thank you, 2 fingers. It was a good dude. It was nice. So yeah, the meet and greets were reasonably priced. They weren't too rushed. We also met, I think we met Finn Balor that day. 2 hours later, that was a noon photo op, and then we had a 2 o'clock for Balor, and then Sunday we had Oba Femi at 3 o'clock, and we still made it in plenty of time for the show. So yeah, it was good. I wanted to cover. So let's see. Let's just look at what Kelly sent me, and see what we can do about getting through a video here in a decent amount of time. Appreciate you guys all checking out the videos. It's easier for me not to put off making videos and just come downstairs and hit the button. Just hit the friggin' button, DK. It doesn't even matter. We're not growing the channel. We're not monetized. I don't make you guys watch ads or wait to skip ads. We're not doing that. That's just nonsense. We don't need to be doing that. We're too old for that. So, the hard to get guy for the collection. I do have him, but I needed him badly on this particular card. I had a long time OG collector wig out on me, flake out on me. He had forgot to send me 4 or 5 autographs, and the guy just went dark. We got the Muscle Shark, Sean Shark, on this chronology insert. I have so many of these signed, and I think the only one I can really get, 2 of them. I can still get BJ Penn on his and Rico Rodriguez. Otherwise, it's all 1 Evan Tanner and like 5 Brock Lesnar's, and I'm not shelling out for Brock. And then we had the Showdown shots. We had the Showdown shots previously signed by Evan Dunham, nicely spanked in black. I wouldn't have minded the color match marker, but let's just go safe with the black. Stick with black, no switching markers, less chance for error. So we got the Muscle Shark, Sean Shark, on his half of the Showdown shots. And then that was a dual signed. And then just to give Sean his own card, we got the duplicate done up just with the solo Muscle Shark, Sean Shark. Very, very cool. And then kind of a random that won't be able to be logged into the MMA sector of my Ludex is Rulon Gardner. So that'll go nicely in the multi-sport binder for DK. So thank you, Kelly, for that. Kelly is a long time. I think he might be my longest collector pal in my hobby, in my niche TTM IP signed card community. Kelly and I have been collecting together since the beginning, pretty much. And I think his Instagram if you like bacon and UFC cards and a kick-ass dog named Shogun. His is at Face Punter, I believe. You can find him there. Kelly's a great dude from Idaho. And then today, just random Facebook dude lived like 10, 15 minutes from my house. My son and I picked up a couple of Luis Lara, who's a new call-up for the Brewers. Brewers are the best team in baseball right now, but we're not here for the Brewers. Just multi-sport segue, right? That's how we got on that. You're like, DK, how did you search on a Brewers autograph? That's how. Rulon, the Gardner with a D, Gardner. And then I don't know what this is, and this kind of seems like he's hiding something, right? The nickname. I see something that says hometown, not nickname. Hometown, I don't know, can't read it. Looks like he's trying to hide something, so I feel like there's a little bit of a surprise from KG. Are you guys big nickname people? Am I the only one that like nicknames people? I feel like because I nicknamed myself or because I had a nickname growing up, my nickname was Fish because my last name sounds like crayfish and then everybody just shortened it to Fish. So if I see some people from my old elementary and high school and middle school, they still call me Fish. I was coaching freshman football, and the other team had my buddy from elementary and middle school football. He's like, Fish, what's up? I don't even think he knows my real name. But yeah, are you guys big nickname people? Like I just call Kelly like KG. Now let's see who this is. This is a round 2. 2009, round 2. Michael Bisping. What is this? Is this... Oh, it's UFC 100 card. All right. He knows I like Bisping. Nice. I thought for a second it might have been... I'm sorry, my chair is really crappy. It's like a little stool. I need the Bisping tough card signed. I thought maybe for a second it was going to be one of those. I should have known better because of the back. It didn't have anything about tough on it. KG, thanks a million. We kind of went in on this together. And I need to get Shirk on one more thing. I need to get him on a cage card. So I bought it today. And I'm going to send it to him with another donation. So massive additions. And with this, with our donation to his son's, I forget what kind of fundraiser he had. His son is doing some big things and had some fundraiser for something. Sean went all in. He started sending us all this extra stuff. And one of them is a massive addition. So I'm probably going to send this off to Rich Franklin to get inked up. I wouldn't bother with Florian. I mean, Florian's cool and stuff, but those two dudes, Florian and Anderson Silva, will be super hard to add. But I can at least get Rich to sign his part, so that'd be cool. So we got Sean Shirk down there. What is this? What brand? Zions. We talked about Zions last video with Clay Guida and the action figure. And then there was this Combat Sports, holy crap, I just saw the date on this beast. The date is fall of 06. That was just a few years ago, doesn't it seem like it? But no, it was friggin' 20 years ago. 20 years ago, Sean Shirk was on the catalog with Florian. Florian was a beast. He had his time he had his days in the sun. And then, of all things, are you freaking kidding me? Look at that. The nickname, the Muscle Shark, is on there. The old school UFC promo. Have you guys seen my wall? You guys know my PC. One time, I spent a bunch of minutes paging through a freaking binder full of these, and I was able to make some updated displays. Got 6 massive legends on the top. Got P-Head over there. Koscheck, freaking Mayhem, and Bisping. Peaceably on the wall next to each other with the Cowboy, Deej, Stipe, Nate, the Nightmare, and Forrest. Forrest is a signing coming up. I probably will make a display of this just because of how rare it is and how surprised I am that we got this. Of all things he had available to sign and send out of the charity of his own heart, freaking the thing I collect second most is these epic UFC promos. Just this style. I'm so particular. Just the nice black and white collages in the back, color portrait with the section for the name and nickname. So dope. So awesome. So like I said, fingers crossed, Sean will hook it up one more time for the PC. So I'll add those. So now we're under 275. I think we're down to 274. We're under 275 now. Let's see if we can go through this. I feel like, oh my goodness, that chair's obnoxious, isn't it? I feel like I've went through these before, but they're not put away. So we're gonna do them here. And I think this will take a bunch off. How many is this? One, here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27. This will take 27 off the total, and we'll get under 250 left on the table. The best ones are going to be the 56 that are in those two Trove boxes. Treasure Trove, oh my word. So we got Frankie on a teal. I think this is a teal parallel to 49. How about that? Got a nice green parallel spanked by, I remember I bought these from somebody who got them in person, I feel like. So we got him on the green chrome Stadium Club parallel. So nice. Oh, what up, Joe Stash? Card Stash, what's up? You gotta pop on. Let us know how you're doing. Show us some stuff. Show us some photos. Show us some of your skill or something. Just pop on, say hi, let us know you're doing good, Joe. Then we got a parallel of Johnny Hendricks, a thick gold parallel. I think I may have taken this out of my binder. Same with this one. I feel like I've had this. So Michael McDonald, Mayday on the gold. Moment of Truth parallel. Then we got some Dawkins. Not Kyle Dawkins, but Chris Dawkins. I think he's a police officer. And they got him to sign Fly Eagles Fly, because his auto is just kind of whatever. So he did. He got him on the purple Dunruss with some ink. More Fly Eagles Fly on the base rated rookie. And I think this is 252 debut. I think is what that says. 252 debut. So he must have debuted at UFC 252. I'm pretty sure. Yep, this one's more legible, easier to see. UFC 252 debut, Dawkins, Chris Dawkins. And another one, I don't know if this was multiple TTMs or one massive. I'm pretty sure it's two separate ones. Then we got Daniel Marcos. I'm going to send to him again because I have two more cards that are different that don't have his autograph on them. So I'm going to send those. The 26 chrome and something else. Might have been the base version of this. It's probably what I pulled or got in a lot after. Stipe was probably just a cheap Facebook pickup or trade, or maybe it came from my guy Phil. I forget. Nice. This was eBay, I believe. eBay offer just to get him in the debut Panini collection for the set, as they say. Got Nate Landwehr, care of a Miami gym. I forget what his nickname is. The Train. Yeah, Nate the Train. And I have a friend, Adam Landwehr, who, random fact, told me about the tickets promo code for that. So we had like lower level near center bowl, lower bowl near center for $76 a piece. First night we were row 30. Second night, Sunday, we were row 16 or 15. So thanks, Adam. You don't watch my videos, but shout out to Adam. It's good to remember in case anybody ever goes back and watches this. And we got the base. And the base 25 chrome. Schnell was probably a $4 eBay pickup. It'd be nice to get my cards back from him with help from Mac the Ripper. Jose Mariscal. I'm not sure if this is a duplicate or not. We're going to find out after this video is recorded. And then after a pretty long wait, care of Syndicate, Marab signed a bunch for me. He's a signing machine, and his nickname is The Machine. It looks like I only got one, though, so I don't know what I'm talking about. This is probably a trade or something. Yeah, I'm fighting a cold. Those damn people in Minnesota were dirty, bro. The demographic for the WWE, oh my word. I feel like the WWE is just robbing the poor. They should be paying their rent, getting dental procedures, and taking showers and buying new clothes instead of buying $650 replica belts for the WWE. But anyways, that's probably why I got sick. Daniel Cormier on the select base. And this was the first Saint Denis. This was, I think this, you know what? This makes sense now. This is so long ago. I made a trade. I did. And it was for a Bullet Sheletchenko. Yeah. Card. It's a horizontal sign card. Whatever her name is. That dancing, the girl that dances, the Polish dancer. 4 cards. I think I got the DC, this, the BSD. I knew he was going to lose to Patty because Patty is a baddie. And then Victor Henry on a numbered KO. In case you didn't know, it's knockout. The series is knockout series. Just in case you didn't know, they put it on everything. And then I thought I had it. Oh, I did have this back in the day. It was signed in green from a TTM I sent the week he lost to. No, it was a different TTM. But I did get 2 signed gloves back from him the week he lost to John Jones. He did a seminar afterwards, and the people at the seminar got 2 gloves signed for me that I sent to them, and they sent them back. And then the man with like 3 nicknames. This is Overtime. Then he was Beaston 25-8, and then I think he was just something else. And I think this is a duplicate. I think I bought this on eBay for like $3, and I think I have this. So there you go. I thought it was gonna be a quick video just for the Muscle Shark stuff, but we had to get under 250. So yeah, we were under 250 for cards that still have to be gone through. And what's pathetic is last August, that's when I got those signed. So those have been on my table for a friggin' year. Because for a while, I wasn't hitting record. I was hitting record like maybe once every 6 weeks and just not getting to that. So I feel like I'll just keep doing record and we'll get through that stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy seeing my signed card collection, because I enjoy looking at it myself and putting cards away and logging them and all of that and arranging them and all that. Speaking of arranging them, there's that big book, and then look at how full the collage is getting of just unique random cards. I try to get like the obnoxious color parallels and variations and stuff, because like look, there's purple, tricolor, Noche, Tops Now, a gold Tony. I mean, behind the backstage of Lewis, just weird stuff. Green, purple, flag, KO. I mean, Dawadu, really? Next to some like lava parallel of Gomis, just like stuff like that. And a Uzi radar laser of Orlovsky, a lava flash, whatever you call it, you know? Just all kinds of stuff. Chaos Tito, I mean, come on, Tito. Yep, blue, all kinds of stuff. So I just try to put more, you know, vibrant type cards in there, and try to. The goal is not to duplicate fighters, obviously. So yeah, that's it. That's all. All right, you guys have a good one. We'll see you.